listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I am your host, Rich Giordano. It is MLK Day, January 15, 2024. How is everybody on this holiday day? Huh? You doing good? Everybody treating you good? You eating meals? Going to the bathroom? Did you have a good weekend? No, I didn't, but I did. Typical ups and downs. But other than that, here we are. In the afternoon, because professional football's on at 4:30. I didn't know they were going to go on at 4:30. I thought they would it would start over again next weekend. But I guess not. So tonight there's 2 games on. And I have to watch them. I wait all year for this month. It's all about January in football. And the first week in February where the Super Bowl is. But I appreciate you guys coming out. Now, tonight I want to talk about, seriously, this. Talking to aliens is all mental? Is it your imagination? And then I said, train them when they're young. See, nobody, unless your family, like let's say I became somebody's father. I know, right? They would know about aliens and UFOs just because that's my kid. I wouldn't try to push them into this, but if I had children, I would want them, if I wasn't a paranormal UFO guy, I would want to teach my kid about that. Maybe we go on our own ghost hunts. Hey, So I don't expect a big crowd tonight because we're going on at a strange time during a holiday. I thought it would be good too because there's a lot of people are off today. Maybe get a chance to, I know it's only 11 o'clock in the Pacific Coast, but when we did this the other day, friggin' A, man, we had 218 people in here. That gosh, all over popularity. You know, let's do a little roll call, get this shindig started. Don't want to listen to me talk. Oh, yeah, I'm the host. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Truthology for ufology for you. See? Hey, well, if you want to help support the show, all the links are in the show description, PayPal preferred, and also Cash App. We're barely floating. Barely alive. We're on shaky grounds, believe it or not. Jeanette, how you doing? Good to see you. Troy, what do you say? How do you be? Hey, Hellfire Studios. What's up, man? Hey, Glenn Collins, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Larky Derry, welcome to the show. Yeah, what day is this? It is Monday, right? Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it is. That would be cool if it wasn't. Then I totally messed everything up and have to start over. Hey, Marcel, what do you say? How do you be? Mr. Moderator and Samo, Goofonian Rockstar, Myra Page. How you doing, Myra? Good to see ya. Metalhead, what do you say, Metalhead? How you doing, man? Hope everything's good. Tets. Hope you're doing good. Time surfing aliens making a hey, what do you say? Anytime I can play my guitar, my blah blah guitar and discuss aliens, I'm good. I wish I taught myself how to play the guitar. I can play a hell of an air guitar though. You wouldn't know the difference other than there's nothing in my hand. David Wilcox. Wilcox. How you doing, man? Oh, it's David Wilcox, not Wilcox. Did you switch that? I know you didn't. For a second, I. All right, let's get started. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. Got a lot of show to do, so let's go. And Diane's here too. Yeah, I don't see her name because it's blocked, but I see you guys talking about it. Who's this person? Oh, we should start a Feed Richie campaign because these are Arling times, family, and yeah. Sure. I'm all for it. Renee Cruisin', how you doing? Renee Cruisin'. Sorry, dude. Val, the Demon Slayer, haven't seen you ever. Welcome to Goof On. How you doing? Have you been here? If you have been here, I'm sorry if I don't remember. It's hard to remember all the thousands of people that come over to Goof On. But your name seems familiar, so I'll say it again. Welcome to the show. I never said it. Toby Mickle. Like nickel, but with an L-E. Toby Mickle? It's not Mickley. Mickle. $2. Oh. No more Von Helton. I appreciate your desire and your hopes, and well, maybe someday I'll fall. I already had him on. The guy, you can't talk to him. He takes over the mic, he filibusters, and then when you say something, all he's doing is Well, as I was saying, yeah, but let me finish what I was saying. He's one of those. Right. I want to just talk. I just want to talk. I only want to talk about what I want to talk about. I don't even want to listen to you, Rich. That's the kind of show he does. Not for me. He has his own channel. You can go there and filibuster all he wants about himself. But I do appreciate the $2 super chat because we've only got a ways to go. You know, I never tell you guys what the goals are. I don't think that's anybody's business. But it all goes down to keep this shindig going every night, just about. Thank you, Tony. Welcome, Toby. Fuck me. That deserved an F me. I deserve to F myself on that one, man. I'm sorry I said that. The thing is, I saw Tony's name. I was going to click on it again and make some stupid joke. And I said it instead of you. That's the excuse. By the way, today's coffee is brought to you by Bigfoot Saw Me. But nobody believes him. This and the Bigfoot wine, they crush everything with those big feet. Yeah. How do they get the stink out from their feet? It's boiled. Everything gets boiled away to oblivion. You understand? Bigfoot made this coffee. Someday Bigfoot will be getting an unemployment check. Wouldn't it be great? Mr. Foot? Mr. Bigfoot? Hi. He'd be so big. All right, I got a lot of stuff. So people are still going off on Jeremy Corbell's little experiment. You know? They are experiments. Every video that guy puts down is an experiment. Somebody said it's experiment. That's how you really say it. It's experiment. I never knew that. Anyway, it's like that for him. Huh? Corbell. We're going to talk about talking to aliens in a minute. In un momento. But we got to get the palate wet. We got to start talking about things real quick here. Check this out. Now, I don't think I showed this yesterday because I think this is the update that Mick West put out last night. I don't think I played this. I don't know. But hey, this is what's happening now. So let's take a listen to what's been missing. Go ahead.
Also, there's more video where it's further away. So the next obvious possibility is some balloons. Perhaps with parallax from the moving plane or drone, which is creating the illusion of motion. But then after the video location was found, and a witness familiar with the situation came forward, it became clear that this was recorded from a surveillance balloon, a stationary camera, so the object was actually moving. The building configurations in the base have changed quite a bit over the last 6 years, but what matches is from 2017, which also matches what the witness said, even though the video description said 2018. We can use the matching buildings for a quick line-of-sight analysis. The surveillance balloon's location can be seen in Google Earth. This is the base of the balloon's tether. The balloon itself moves around a bit with the wind, but it's near this location. To calculate its altitude, I adjusted that altitude to match the roofline angle of this building.
If this video ends with Mick West saying that blimp is the UFO, he's fired. I'm just saying. It looks nothing like it.
It looked right at about 750 meters, or around 2,500 feet. I put the camera at that altitude over the balloon tether in sitrec, and then added a ground track from the start to the end positions of the object, based on the video and the geolocated buildings. Then, I set up a straight line traversal, and it's a pretty good match. I have to use more recent imagery, but the remaining buildings match up. You see the speed and altitude in these graphs. We can increase the distance and the speed increases but the size will decrease, or we can decrease the distance and the object's speed decreases but the size needs to increase. So, fiddling around with this, we can see that something drifting a 10 mile/hour wind at around 1800 feet would be about right. Now the object does not move much, it looks very static, but that's expected for something over 1,000 feet in the air that's not rising or falling.
Sorry. You see this? It's moving in the wind. These naturally will move. But I am just getting so frustrated already. He's not talking about the appendages that are stiff as a board.
Falling, it just moves with the air. So there's no turbulent forces acting on it that would make it move around.
Look, you could even see this. This thing is not moving hardly. I mean, what? Walking pace, very slow. This will always be swaying. So why aren't the legs swaying if this is balloons, Mick?
In the video, we briefly see a flag fluttering in the wind. Isolating it, we can see that it is blowing to the left,
right
to the west,
yep,
in the same direction the object is traveling.
Very good.
Consistent with that object being a balloon. Some people noted that the object seems to get hotter and colder, darker and lighter in the infrared. But if you look at the background, you'll see that that changes in sync with the object, which means it's just the camera adjusting the exposure and not actually a temperature change.
Right, that's what I said.
There are also reports that it was only visible to the thermal sensor and was not visible to the naked eye.
Here we go.
But then it was dark and over 1,000 feet up, so that's hardly surprising.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Can you even see balloons in thermal footage? Yes, you can. Latex balloons are somewhat transparent close up, but a bunch will be visible, especially with some decorations. Mylar balloons reflect the cold sky, but are also always visible. So what does this initial analysis tell us? Well, if there were some odd-shaped balloons, maybe a few balloons covered with some streamers or other decorations, and the wind at 1,800 feet was just 10 miles per hour from the east, then this is what you would see. But there's more.
There's more. Okay.
There's actually 2 videos. One video shows a faraway object.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy Corbell suggests that this was showing the same object over water. But we can see from the heading of 172 degrees and the slant range of 6.8 kilometers that it's actually several miles due south of the base.
It's not the same object.
We can also see some power lines and roads, so we can do a rough geolocation. Again, it's just moving in a straight line, in the direction of the wind at about wind speed, consistent with a balloon. But is it the same balloon? We see this second video has different colored text on screen. This suggests a different camera, or maybe just a different time. There's only one aerostat camera on the base, and this video is consistent with that location, so it could be a different balloon-like object filmed at a different time, but with similar weight.
It is a different balloon!
So are we just looking at 2 different bunches of balloons?
Yes!
We can't be sure.
Oh, we can.
It might be a new form of life, an ultra-terrestrial, non-human intelligence, jellyfish-like creature, or even an interdimensional probe. But those things are pretty extraordinary, and we don't even know if they exist. We do know that ordinary balloons are a very common source.
All right, thank you, Chief. Appreciate it. Hey, you know what I mean? Come on, Mick, throw me a bone here. Talk about the legs, will ya? You know why he didn't? Because he doesn't want to act like he doesn't know what he's talking about. Because nobody yet has given me a good, or themselves haven't figured out why those legs do not move. It's strange for a balloon. I think I'm a balloon expert. I'm going to call myself a balloon expert at this point. I've seen so many. None of them have static legs like that, ever, if they were dangling balloons. It just doesn't happen. Even in the slightest of breezes, it's still going to, hold on a second. Okay. Who's this person? Anjali! $3. Why are you doing this? You don't have to do that. Thank you for the super sticker. Let me see which one it is. All right, what'd you send? Come on. Let me see. Pull it up, Rich. I am looking for your... Is this it? Oh, that's All Things Good. Hey, where is that? I thought... Oh, okay. You gave me the 30-something pear. It's a very happy-looking pear person. Very happy. Oh, it's little hearts. Yahoo! Expedia.com. Thank you, Anjali, for the $3 support to Goof On. You now can never leave the family. You are now family. Yeah, I didn't do it yesterday. I forgot. Or the other day, whenever you did it. But that makes you the family. All Things Good, throwing down a £5, £5. He says, Rich equals on it. On it, in it, done it. All Things Good, that is very nice of you. I appreciate all support. Don't forget to subscribe and like this mofo channel. Hey, you know what? It's true. As soon as I started putting the shorts up, things started going in the right direction here. And I noticed a couple of you people are now joining in and sharing Goof On a little bit. Thank you very much. That helps out. Thank you, All Things Good. You know you can't leave the family either, right? Just saying. Thank you very much. Everybody's got a heart, but who's got the truth? All right. I don't know what I want to talk about next. I've got quite a bit on the plate. Hey, Jeanette, while I'm looking. Oh, I know what I want. Hey, Jeanette, thank you for the $3 super chat. Can't believe you did it. What did I say? I'm joking. Thank you very much. I didn't say anything. Just playing. Mucho gusto. The most... Wait, what was it? Nah, forget it. It doesn't matter. All right, let me pull this up. I want you to look at this with me. Well, another earthquake, man. When? Oh, that was Thursday, a 7.6 in Japan. Wow. Okay, I'm looking at this right now. I don't know what I want to do. I've got a lot of stuff here. All right, since we're on the subject, just for another minute. I don't know if I played this. I think I did play this. But I want to talk about it just for a moment. About Jeremy Corbell. If it's either Lou, Jeremy, that's it. That's all we talk about here. No, I'm joking. We talk about everything. Let's go. Thank you, Jeanette, for the super sticker. Let me see while this is coming up, let me see which one you gave me. Since I looked before, let me see. Oh, that's cool. It's a Fox Hero, my hero. They're so small, the writing on here. I wish I could transfer that over to StreamYard so it comes up, but it doesn't. Nice. You are the angel of Goof Fun. And you're also stuck in the family. All over. All right, here we go. Thanks, Jeanette. We ready?
So what was the most impressive thing to you about this
we
video,
saw
which
this.
The world has not seen yet?
But I want to get to this.
Has everyone across the intelligence community just asking questions and trying to figure out what this thing is. There is no wings. There's seemingly no place for anyone to...
All right. So here's what the guy says. There's no wings. Well, these could be wings, right? These could be. He said there's no any place for people to sit on the... Really? You can tell? What if they sat here, or this is the main console, and somebody's sitting there, and there? Why do they talk so confidently about what it isn't instead of telling me what it is? I know what it isn't. It's not normal. And I am positive, I'm going to say, I really mean this. I don't think we'll get video of this, ever. If we do, congratulations, I'm wrong. The reason I say that, because it would already be on video. Why even show it? Like that should turn everybody off looking at that thing. Rich. What if it's a UFO? Gotta prove it. You're going to make claims on CNN, News Nation. You're going to go on TMZ and all those other places. I need to see it. Don't come here while you're showing me your shitty balloon video and telling me you have this waiting in the wings. Who does that? Jeremy does it. And when we stop talking about the other one, the balloon with the legs, then he'll throw this video down. I don't think we're going to see a video, but geez, man. Well, I think we'll be able to debunk it if he throws the video out. That's why it's not out. He's doing a feeler. He's testing the water, seeing who believes. Hey, if 70% of people out there don't believe, I'm not going to put it up, he said to Knapp. And Knapp said, just don't put my effing name on it. You know those conversations.
It's just a bizarre shape.
All right, we have the picture of the chandelier UFO, as it's being called, but where's the video? Let's bring in investigative journalist
TV just went out.
Jeremy Corbell to find out. So what's the answer? Weird. Where's the video, Jeremy?
Yeah, that's part of the story, and I think I'm going to have to answer that at another time, but I will say this.
I know I talked about it yesterday. That just makes me so mad. She asked the question, and then he says, nah. Another time, another place, maybe, or never. Thanks, Jeremy. You are the weakest link. He is. He's the weakest link in ufology. It's a shame to see because he does real well, you know, at presenting stuff and talking and all that stuff with the Jesus hands. I mean, it's believable, right? And then when you find out it isn't what he says it is, and you realize, well, at least we're talking about it. That's what Jeremy always says. At least there's a discussion happening. What have you done for ufology? Well, I tell you what, I haven't put out hoaxes like you every 3 months. Well, that's for sure. And I haven't glommed on to an investigative journalist, the best one in ufology, for credibility. God, no. Why would I do that? You got grifting down, bro. You're good at it. I give you that. And you don't care what I say. That's the beauty. He doesn't care. It's great. It really is. Nah, how can you not want to talk about somebody that's doing everything wrong? Who thinks he's doing everything right? See, to me, I don't believe anybody could be that gullible and naive. I just don't. He knows what he's doing. He knows those videos aren't real UFOs. He knows it's a job to him, and that's all. Friggin' Shimonide over here, you know? Him and Napster holding on to video evidence so I can put it out in our next documentary. James Fox is doing it too. They're all grifting. Grifting high and low, babe. Hell. If Jeremy Corbell had legitimate UFO videos, do you really think I'd be talking this way about him? I would give him praise, just like he would deserve to get. Anybody who puts up a UFO video in this climate, a little braver than most people. Somebody whistled at me. Hey, on PayPal. Am I forgetting Alfie Joe Bob? Well, I'll just say what it is. It's from Arabella. Nice show, Rich. Cheers. Oh, I'm so stupid. And then out here, Stars and Night Vision. I am the dumbest host live right now. Not anymore. It only lasted for a second. I'm okay. I'm over it. Thank you very much, Stars and Stripes. What was it? Stars and Night Vision? Hold on. I can't believe I just said that. Stars and Night Vision. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm old now. Come on, treat me as such. I got to talk slow, type slower. All right, let's get back to work. No more Jeremy. Get out of there. Tonight at midnight, you know, I'm going to watch it. If you guys want to join me, great. Going over to watch Corbell's movie or his show, Weaponized. This is the last thing I'm going to do. I want to see what he's doing tonight. I never play the previews. I just want to see. Kill a minute. Can I kill a minute?
In this week's episode of Weaponized, one of the shapes that he said was commonly reported is a jellyfish shape.
We were told that and thinking, wow, that would be great footage to have. And then something came our way. We thought it might be a balloon. It's moving kind of like a balloon, but a balloon that you can't lock on.
Catch the final 2 episodes of season 1 of Weaponized.
I just want to share what I saw.
A balloon you can't lock on. Oh my God, really? Maybe, just maybe. It's not made to track balloons that way. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I think the first interview that most people saw was conducted by...
Oh, they have this guy on. He's the guy who said it's not the way Jeremy said it.
Trying to get you, were they trying to get you just to debunk it right out the gate?
I think they wanted me to.
Let's play the second video.
Okay, so you don't have to watch it because I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be good. They're going to tell us everything they know, and I'm going to pick it apart. I'm going to back engineer them, and we're going to see the truth as I see it. It's amazing to me that he puts so much effort into balloons, drones. It really takes, do you think it takes some guts, or just, he's like Forrest Gump? He just does what, I got video here. I don't know what the hell that was. That sounded like Mitch McConnell. That's not funny. No, it doesn't. Right, let's keep moving. Thank you, Stars and Night Vision. On the PayPal of all places. And Bernie Muro, the Bernie Muro of GoofOn. No, that doesn't work either. It's a dono. It's $2 dono, which is the best, because donos, you know, they're the best. It's pure love. See, there's no emoji sticker and there's no writing. I know, get on with it. It's a donation, nothing on it. Dono. Hey, thank you very much, Bern. Tony, throwing down a $5, I don't know what the hell that is, $5 super dono. He too throwing the heart-shaped love this way at GoofOn. We're strong. We're proud. We're okay. There's a rhyme that goes with that, but YouTube. Thank you very much, Tony. Mucho gusto generoso. I was supposed to stop saying that too. Oh, this year is just so hard to get on track. But I'm getting there. Huh. I never noticed that before. Thanks, Tony. Whew. I'm a little dizzy. Thank you, everyone. You can support GoofOn that way. The PayPal, although I know I'm joking. I was just going to do a show and hold up a sign and it would say, please donate for 2 hours just to see what would happen. Not a bad idea. But then that would make me look like the biggest ass on YouTube. Then people can get on me for asking. This is what I do full time. All right. All right. Well, Andreas Wiedenberg on X, Lockheed Martin has successfully reverse engineered craft. Let me pull that up. You can read it for yourselves. You'll see. One of them crashed, and while recovering it, Lockheed and JSOC got into a firefight. Why is that so? Here we go. Sorry. This, according to Jon Stewart, former candidate for Illinois governor on the he says he got an email from an insider. Okay. Alleging this. Okay. All right, let's see what this is here.
So let's my pleasure. And again, so let's go through what this insider has provided to you, Lockheed Martin information and documents and photos, which we'll show here in just a moment. We're going to show some runway photos also that this insider has sent to you and provided to you from Lockheed Martin. So take me back here. This Lockheed Martin insider tells you that in 2004, one of their craft that they had built using alien technology had crashed, and a firefight ensued between Lockheed Martin employees and JSOC, who descended on this site at the same time. So can you go through this in more detail?
Absolutely. He simply sends me an email, says that and I am going to protect him, even though he really didn't ask. The only thing he ever asked me not to do was name the city and town of the Lockheed storage facilities, and will definitely absolutely do that. And I'm not even going to say where he works now, because I didn't even know what the company was until I heard it on another podcast, and I almost fell off my chair. With that being said, I get an email about 2 weeks ago. Says he was in the military. He worked for DIA, a three-letter agency that, Clayton, is not happy with me because I finger the DIA as running the alien interrogation and retention facility at one point south of Area 51. And he says that I once worked for Lockheed. I no longer do. I work for a subcontractor. So he was in the military, DIA, Lockheed. Now he works for another subcontractor. He said, I know why there is one of the confusions and the situations in the logjam in Congress regarding this NDAA disclosure and the disclosure amendment is that Congress finally knows and realizes that Lockheed has its own NHI, non-human intelligent craft. Well, I wrote him back. I'm like, well, everyone knows that the government.
Yeah, I mean well, it is common knowledge, but it isn't. Yeah, I'm surprised we're hearing that as well. It's just I can't play much more. That's the whole thing. It's 9 minutes and it just gets good. We'll come back to it. I don't even know why I played it, to be honest with you. I don't know why I did that. All right. And then in a couple of minutes, we're going to start going over why people can talk to aliens. I don't know if I have the answer, but I think I'm in the right direction. But I don't know. We'll see. Let me see what this is here. This is last year. Okay, we'll do that later. Sorry, folks. Yeah, doing this time, it's weird. There's not a lot of new information that's come out. I have to dig a little deeper to find stuff I didn't play already or talk about. So, Stephen Greenstreet, I thought I'd mention this because it has to do with UFOs. But check this out. New Pentagon. This is from Stephen Greenstreet. What did I say? I thought I said that. I was thinking John Greenwald, too, at the same time. So I don't know if I said his name by accident. New Pentagon documents released to, that's why I said it, the Black Vault, appear to quote UFO whistleblower David Grush, saying he has been studying UFOs for 15 years. So 2006, Grush had previously said he didn't get into UFOs until 2017 and early 2017 or December 2017, one of those. Yeah, that is interesting. You see, they keep talking and their house of cards will eventually come crashing down. And people wonder, that's not a mistake because he was talking fast or something. You know what I mean? That's a lie. Going to be that many years off? Maybe a decade off? Oh, I started research. That's like me knowing I started in 2004 saying, 94. Yeah. Was it? I mean, you would know what decade you started your shit in. You wouldn't make that mistake. You just wouldn't. Nope. Sorry. And so, with that being said, John Greenwald pulled out this. This guy's awesome, isn't he? John Greenwald. Without him, we wouldn't have all this. I tell you, it wouldn't be the same. God bless him. So I guess he pulled some of this up. And in my career, I didn't even think about this topic, UFOs. The UFOs were not on my radar. I wasn't really a believer, right? This is Joe Rogan. And then the day I remember, I was like, what's with this UFO stuff? Was early 2017. Oh my God. And then here on Tucker Carlson, he said, I had no personal interest in the UFO subject, really. I thought it was a total joke. And then he says, it wasn't until I saw the New York Times article in 2017. So why are we getting on? Major Grush stated, 2006, here it is. Been studying UAPs for 15 years. Here it says 2000. All right. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. I wonder why. Or maybe he was interested, but he wasn't researching them. I mean, he could have been, just a casual observer. UFO over my city, it may have been something that innocuous. It's probably nothing bad. It's just he was probably thinking of something else. Because that really is the only thing that he would know. It's firsthand. It's not hearsay, so he must have known what it was. Well, how long are you? I think he went off script. Yeah, that's it. He went off script. Yeah. See? I told you. See? They're all in a script. See? How come back then in the 40s, 30s, they always said that, see? They always sound, because they had those shitty microphones, that everybody was talking a little faster. And here comes Johnson. He's going around the thing. He's going to go. Oh, he's found out. He's going around the race. He's grabbing it off. He's going to hand it off to Johnson. Johnson's going around. Oh, that's even better than them. I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, here we go. In 3, no, 2, please don't, go. Oh, I forgot. So, the disinformation campaign that I want to launch in February, I'm not joking. Disinfo agents Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp. More Corbell, but they're tied at the waist. You can't think of one without. No, I can. I don't think about Corbell with. You can separate them. You gotta keep them separated. All right, here we go. Check this out from TK on X. They don't claim that the dolls analyzed the dummies, the mannequins. Remember Jaime Maussan? The dolls analyzed were the same ones presented at. Wait a second, Jack. They don't claim that the dolls analyzed were the same as the ones presented in Mexico. Also, doesn't surprise me if this is an effort to deliberately mislead the public in relation to the real ones. We should wait for the results. At the Lima press conference on Friday, which was organized by Peru's Culture Ministry, experts did not say that the dolls found in the DHL office were related to the bodies presented in Mexico, and they stressed that the remains in Mexico are also not ET. Thank God we could put that to rest for now. Well, that's peculiar. All right. James Fox. He just wanted to give us all a quick update. He says, I'm in the process of getting the rights to my film back at a huge price, so they are being pulled from all the various platforms and therefore might be extremely hard, if not impossible, to find right now. Sit tight. We'll remedy this. See, what happened to James Fox is his movies that are with 1091 Productions from, I don't know, I think they went bankrupt because I know other people who've had movies with 1091 who didn't get paid. And we're not talking chump change either. Like, oh, geez, it's enough you could buy 2 houses, all right? What size houses? All right, well, you know where I'm going with that. It's a lot of money these guys have lost. They'll never see it. I can't say never, but it seems like they're never going to get their money. That sucks. So, there's other platforms, Mr. Fox. I mean, you're the guy in the business. I know other people that have gotten new platforms to showcase their docos on. What's taking you so long, Fox? Because I gotta find more UFO materials and I can tell people I have stuff. This is a balloon show. Oh wait, this is a balloon must show. Okay, so this is the other one. All right, let's take a look at the other. This is the other Jeremy Corbell one, right? Take a look in 3, 2, 1, go. No. This is the other one that Corbell showcased, right? Isn't this it? Guys, I mean, if this isn't the letter M, the number 3, or half a B, and that's not a balloon, I quit. How can they get a... Jackie O! GoofOn is on Rumble, but I don't have any shows up there yet. I'm going to start loading them in tomorrow because I saw Amy doing it and I'm like, oh yeah, I still have my, yeah, it's GoofOn on Rumble, but there's nothing there. But please become a member. I've already got 30 of them. I don't know what I'm going to do over there. It's going to be UFOs and something else. Something not as boring. You got that right. What's up, Scarecrow Eclipse Abomination? How you doing? They do age differently. You know, we never talked about that. Good to see you, Scarecrow Eclipse A-Bomb. We'll just call you C for now. S-E-A. See? I won't do that. You're going to be Scarecrow. Until I come up with something. But that is such a great thing you just said. Aliens age differently, too. You know, remember how you used to hear, like if you read the Bible, right? I was going to say, you know, when you go to church on Sunday, didn't Moses live to 800? Who was that guy who lived to 800, 900? Not Yoda. Although he did. That's the way the movie was made. And Luke was Jesus and the apostles were, you know, and his friends were R2-D2 and all that shit. It's amazing, the correlation. But that is interesting. Like their life cycle, their cellular growth and deterioration could be at a much slower rate. Unfortunately, we go by life pretty quickly. I mean, let's just round it. If we all lived to 100, I think we'd be surprised and happy. I would if I reached. I'm afraid right now, I was just talking to somebody, maybe I should get a will going. No joke. You never know. You're going to go under that knife if you'll wake up. Lord knows, you know what happened to me. I had a bad reaction to the anesthesia and they knocked me out. 15 hours later, I woke up. I thought it was an hour later. I'm like, what's going on? You're in ICU. For what? You almost died. Shut up. Yeah, I did almost die. I just don't want to talk about it, okay? All right. What a great segue. Because I didn't get to talk to aliens. I didn't get to talk to Jesus. I didn't even see a family member or my dog. When they knocked me out, I know it's a drug that's supposed to shut your shit down, but you're still breathing and things are working. Your heart, your liver, your kidneys, everything's working. But when they give you that and they knock you out, it knocks out, I think, because I didn't remember shit. I didn't have any dreams. There wasn't a tunnel to go to, even in my dreams. Nothing. That, when I heard that, I was out for that long in ICU, and I was a little bit upset. I was. That's why I'm talking about it again, because I need to get this off my chest. And Anjali's here, and she's a different make and model, is what I'm learning, than I am, right? People make these claims. And I'm going to ask her someday, that day's coming, if she can help me. Or somebody. And because I don't think it's fair. Why can you do it and I can't? And Lord knows I've tried. Now, the first 4 years I was in this field, every night I'd walk the dog. It was a religious thing. Right after my show, I'd go walk the dog for an hour, lay down in the grass, try to reach those people or wherever they're at. Now, I cannot sit here and say they never got back to me, because I did have those experiences of waking up with the alien at the foot of the bed with a beam in its left hand, shooting it in my ear, which woke me up in pain. Yeah. And then three nights later, another one wakes me up in the other ear, says, I'll be in your head before you wake up. Yo, what? I'll be in your head before you wake up. What does that mean? Do you know what that does to somebody like me? Nah, it doesn't do anything. But it is curious. It is that when you are knocked out, you don't, from the medication. Man. But some people can talk, communicate. I should say communicate. And then I heard, not from Anjali, from somebody else, that it's not words you're hearing. Say, what? You're getting their feelings. And somehow their emotional, the way they communicate, you're supposed to understand. Now, I may be wrong on that. And it's hard for me to look in the chat room and read what's going on and talk at the same time. So if somebody's answering that for me, if it's Anjali, I appreciate it. I'll look at it later, or, we could talk about it. But I want this ability. Now, what I was saying was I'd go out there every night for the first 4 years, maybe even 5. I think it was 5. But I'd be out there. And yeah, shit happened in the house as well. I seen the spoon floating in the air. And then it dropped when I turned around to look at it. My wife's had it done. Everybody knows about the spoon, my haunted spoon, which is wrapped up in a... And believe me, when I moved here and put that spoon in the drawer, it tried to get out. I'm not kidding. We were sitting here doing a show one night, and I have these side-by-side saloon doors under the sink. And when you pull on them to open them up, it has a latch. So like a baby can't get in there to the chemicals, but it wasn't a baby, it was a dog. So they put these things on there that when you pull it, you got to pull it again. And all I hear is trying to get past that other lip, that safety that's put in there. And we all heard it on the show, the banging. And then I had to tie a string around the damn thing because I'd wake up sometimes and those doors would be open. I tried catching it on camera every single time. Must be over a dozen times I've tried. That doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. Nothing. I don't hear anything, and that's not true. I've heard disembodied voices in my house. And I've seen a couple of times, 3 times, apparition at the gym that I got. Tried setting up my camera while I was working out. It didn't, it just got the picture of the whole gym because I'm the only one working out there at night. I'm talking the little gym here, not the big gym that I go to when I get better. Yeah, man, this place, I'm living in a retirement community. I've been here now, 2.5, almost 3 years in May. And I've been hearing a woman. I know it's a woman. You can tell. I just know walking through my kitchen. It happens a couple of times a month. You'll hear her slippers on the floor. And I can never get that on recording. It's like just waiting for a plane crash to happen. You gotta, and I can't because I got stuff to do. But how do they do it? Well, I was told it was all in your vibrations. When I did that, and I know how to meditate rather well. I've been meditating even before I got into ufology. I did hear my name a few times. Rich. And nobody's there. And it sounds like it happened right next to me. It happened twice when I was walking the dog. I wasn't even meditating, and I hear, Rich. I heard it at the gym before, not this gym, years ago, probably 26, 27 years ago. Well, when I was 27, 28-ish, I heard that. When I was working out, doing tricep pull-downs with push-downs with the rope. And I thought somebody was behind me, which would have been impossible because there's a wall behind there. And I still turned around just in case, but nobody was there. Ugh. But were they trying to contact me? Back then, I wasn't into it. I just chalked it up to dead relative, like, what else? I mean, I'm sorry. But ufology did. I'm telling you, this is weird. When I was younger and I dated this one girl, I won't tell you her name because you can find her. But I don't want to risk it. Let's just say her name was Cherry. Cherry and I. It sounds like Jerry. And the funny thing is she had or has a man's name for her name. Like a Danny or a Tony or an Alex. So anyway, she and I were swimming in her backyard and there was this light This is when I was 28-ish, 27. And it stayed there for the longest time. I even think I told the story, tried getting in my car and going up to it. Every time I got in a car or walked outside, I could never relocate it. It was really weird. And she would be yelling from a top. They had this water slide, so you were like 2 stories above the house. And we watched this light for 30 minutes. Her dad stayed and watched it, and he goes, I almost fell asleep watching that thing. Did it move? No. Stayed in the same spot. So for almost 2 hours, that light, maybe, that could have been a hello, we're watching you. Because when I was 5 years old, there was a blackout all on the East Coast. It was everybody back then were going crazy about this blackout. It's historic and this and that. My dad and I were, I don't know how old, maybe 5, 6, maybe even 7, around there. And we look up because all the neighbors were looking up. Like 7 or 8 neighbors are out there. And my dad's like, what's going on, Bill? He goes, yeah, we're a red UFO. My dad looks up. I look up. Oh, yeah, look at that, Richie. My dad's like, hey, Richie, that's your first UFO. I knew what he meant. But then it started. That's when things got really weird after that red light. I'm not kidding. I know I told the story about how I would have these dreams of being shrunken down to 1 inch tall and standing next to a dust bunny on my floor. Who has dreams like that? I could smell the dust. I was right next to this dust bunny, and whoever or whatever it was that shrunk me down in this dream, I never looked at. I don't know what they look like to this day. But when they shrunk me down, it made me feel the worst feeling I've ever felt. I can't explain it, but it all happened, ironic as it is, right here. And it felt like, I don't know. I've never experienced anything similar to it, but I had that experience dream. And you know, I'm laughing because it didn't feel like a dream, man. I'm telling you, these aliens can do shit. And I don't like it. I don't like it because I don't have the control I want. And it sounds crazy, but I can't say it really happened to me because I have no proof, number one. Number two, it probably was a dream. But why aliens? Because later on, when I got like 13, 14, 15, I started having these really bitchin', unbelievable dreams during the monsoon season when I was 14 for sure, because I was in high school already. And I woke up this one morning. My mother was looking at the lightning outside. My father was asleep, couldn't wake him up. And I see my mother just standing there. And so I go, what are you looking at? And there's something in the backyard over the pool. I go, what is that? So I opened the door, went outside. We had an acre, so it was kind of 25 feet away. So as I'm walking out, it stopped raining above me. And there was this big cloud, round cloud that it came out of the UFO. And then it went over the grass. We have a grass my dad made into like a putting green. It's really huge. And it was going across that, and it was like this, like at a 45-degree angle. And then it did this. And then it came at me this way. Why don't I just use this? So it came at me like, first like this, right? And then no, wait. I meant the screen's messing me up. All right, hold on. I'll just do it. It came to here. It came up to me this way. And what I did was I touched it, like right on the top. And then I noticed through the lights in the sky, lightning flashing and street lights, just whatever illuminated this object, it looked like Tetris shapes all over it. They weren't exact same things, but there was every every geometric shape, I think was, but it did. It looked like that's how the ship changed its form or shape. But anyway, then I started touching the side of it right here. And then when I got right here, I stopped because I felt that it was going in, right? Then I hear a voice says, not now. And in the dream, I back up. 2 little orbs came out of the side off the top of it, like one on each side. They flew over one on each side, and I didn't know what to expect. It's a dream, remember? And I saw the water in the pool getting ripples, and I felt something was happening, like the energy, the vibration. And then they went up. The 2 red orbs went back into their side slots, wherever they came from. And when it went across the sky, it was the coolest color I've ever seen. And all the clouds went with it. It was kind of freaking awesome. What a dream. So check it out. So then, not only did that dream happen that night, the next effing night, I remember this because I talked to my mother about this and father at dinner. And it was a dream, man. I'm telling you, it felt so real. I believe it happened. But anyway, so I'm home. It's 3:15 in the afternoon. I'm watching probably Sally Jesse Raphael or Oprah. And it started to rain. Yeah. And I went out the front door to see the rain, and across the street, in the street actually, but down a ways, 2-3 houses, I see no rain hitting the middle of the road. Remember, this is a dream that felt real. That's weird. There's nothing there. So I actually walk out and I hear this humming noise. It was kind of like this. It was kind of like, kind of like deep guttural. I felt it in me. And I go like this. I put my hands out and I'm walking. And hands hit what felt like metal. But my hands actually, have you ever felt the Tempur-Pedic bed, how your hand goes in? That's what happened. And when I moved my hands over, I took this one down, and then I went like this, started back here, and I could feel my handprint, the other one starting to go away, and then this one went away, and it's like you could make indents if I just squeezed hard enough. But what happened was, my hand, just like the last dream, went inside. So I'm touching the side of this craft. I put my hand, I don't know what is there. It's invisible. I don't see it, but I feel it, right? So I look inside, and it was all, you could see everywhere, but you could also see the ship. I can't explain it. But when you step in, there was a long corridor of reddish, very dim lit lights that you could see underneath everything. You could see the dividers, if there were any. I don't know what it was, but you could see through it and you could see them. It's hard to explain. That's what I saw. And then the voice said, "Please come in." I walked in. "Please sit down." I sat down. And the next thing I knew, I saw the ground underneath me whooshing by, and I look up, and I wake up as we're heading upward. I felt a little bit of that G-force, which there's not supposed to be any, because they're encased in a gravity bubble, right? That's what Bob Lazar said. So what if all of my younger years, because I didn't get into ufology till 20 years ago, everything beforehand was teaching me, and I didn't even know it. And if I was smart, I would have kept at it, but I didn't. It's as if they were trying to get my attention in my dreams. Look, I haven't even scratched the surface. I've had so many dreams about aliens, talking to them like we're talking now, It is weird, but that's why when I see these videos, Area 51 video snuck out of, Area 51, and this is the alien. Please. Please. It's embarrassing. You're embarrassing me with that stuff. That's not how it would. They would look like their mouth is normal. Just the lips move the way the lips move. Not no, sorry. There's a difference. So I don't get to talk to them ever. And those people who claim they talk to them can't prove they do. And they know it, but that's okay. That's okay. Just like I don't care if you don't believe me. No, I do care. To be honest, I do care. I care. Because I think I'm giving options and being realistic about talking to aliens, communicating with them, however you want to say it. If there's anybody in this field that should be able to do it, it should be me. And I feel a little bit upset about that. Not really, but if that is a possibility, I want to do it. And I know what some people might think. Well, you've already convinced yourself you can't do it and that it's not real. No, I haven't. I haven't. I believe it's possible, okay? Because anything's possible. Guy jumped out of an airplane 3,000 feet to kill himself, and all he had was 2 broken legs. Yeah. There's stories out there, man. People are meant to do certain things. If I jumped out of an airplane at 3,000 feet and lived, wow, what a ride. Why did I live? That's what I want to know. I don't get any hints of hearing anything, seeing anything, or feeling anything. It's just frustrating. It is. It is. It's not fair. It's not fair. I've literally been in this field since I was 5 years old, we could say. Because I've watched every movie, read every book that had to do with UFOs. Growing up, we used to have to go to the library. And then they came out with those bookstores like Brookstone and others. Yeah, man. And it was the same books. Billy Meyer pictures were in every one of them as being legit. Weird, right? So weird. This whole entire field. Somebody called Blue Star on X posted these. I want to take a look at this with you real quick. Because here's some UFOs. Possibly. Okay, pretty. Okay. So what are we supposed to do with these? That's my question. Each one of these does not meet qualification. These are awful. That's not a UFO. You know what that is? It doesn't matter because it's horrible. It looks like they use colorization, enhanced it, and all that shit to bring out what? Anybody could throw something up in the air, take a picture of it, and say, I got a UFO. You know why it's a UFO? Because you don't know what it is. I do. That's horrible. That's not real ufology right there. It's impossible for that to be legit. I'm telling you. I mean, come on. A couple exotic UFOs over Palo Alto. 2002 to 2004. Wow, that's weird. We were just talking about me being in it 20 years. Yeah. I mean, this is junk. This could be a light post. This could be a Somebody's flashlight. Put a sock in that one. Terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right, hold on a second. All right, I'm checking. Nope. Nope, it didn't come through. Try again. I think this is ISS possibly captured a wormhole. Posted ISS feed wormhole. There's nothing. There's nothing, dudes. Why do they do this? There's nothing there. Never before seen UFO footage. Let's see what this one is. Oh, wow. No video? What's going on? Oh, it is a video. Hold on. All right. I just saw something in this video I don't even like. It's terrible. This is terrible. Let's look at oh, wait a second. Hold on. I see a few soupies. Jackie O with the 10-pound, 10 quid super sticker. Hey, thank you very much for hanging out on this Saturday afternoon. I appreciate that. I'm looking for your super sticker in the chat. There it is. It's this hysterical fox. He is having a good time, isn't he? It reminds me of me. Thank you very much. And a mucho gusto, Generoso. Thanks, Jackie. Hope you have a good weekend. Sean's a member for 9 months. Do you dream in color or black? I have never dreamed in black and white once. Every single dream I have, it's as if I'm living reality. Really. I always have lucid dreams. Never once, not once. Hey, I'd admit it if I did. It just never happened. Ever. They're actually, I think I was telling somebody that I was able to fly when I was a kid, and I actually tried it. I jumped off of a swing at the highest thing, and then when I tried to, push myself to go ping, I landed on my left arm and broke it. But anyway, I dream in reality. Whoa, thanks for being a member for 9 months. Yep, you're in the family now. That's for sure. That's for shown. That's for sure. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, all right. So maybe it is possible I have communicated with aliens, just didn't know it because I didn't understand it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I didn't know what to look for. But it came to me in the dreams. See, that's what bothers me. Because your dreams could be the life I'm living somewhere else, thousands of times over. Maybe with different results. Why did I bring that up? There was a reason I brought up the multiple me's out there. So I would definitely like to know. Now, I already know. You have to lower your vibration or change your vibration. Meditate, however you want to do it. And just say, hello, alien 111. Hello, come in, please. Alien 111. Come in, please. What the? Oh my God, what was that? Ow. Ah, damn. Ow. Both my ears. Did you guys hear that? Fuck. God. Did you guys hear that? That was unbelievable what just happened there. Wow, that was loud. It sounded like screeching. It was so loud. God dang, man. God, I'm shaking. Oh, man. I'm telling you, my ears are killing me. Right now, they're hurting so bad. It sounded like just a loud, screeching feedback. And by the time I got it off, it already had stopped. I got to check that out later, see if I heard it, if you can hear it. Should have been able to, as loud as it was. Now it's going between my eyes. All right. Man. Oh no, I can't play this. Shit. Oh yeah, I can't play this. That's right. Dickhead. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? I'm going to play this video for you. All right. It's from Slapped Ham. I've been holding on to it for a week. It came out 3 weeks ago, but I've been holding on to this for no reason at all. God, everything hurts. Like, all this hurts now. All of this. That was so loud. Here we go.
In showing two men filming a deer or some sheep frolicking in the distance. That's when something truly strange is caught on camera.
Cody. Oh, what the crap? Is that a guy?
Whoa! Come on!
What the frick?
See, that's legit.
A large bipedal creature pursues the animals.
Guy? What the frick?
And he disappears.
At first glance, one might mistake it for a person, but its disproportionately large size makes this explanation unlikely.
What was that? Dude, that was a skinwalker. What? I videoed it. What the?
One of the men says it could be a skinwalker.
That was a skinwalker.
Skinwalkers hold a notorious place in folklore, particularly among the Navajo people. According to tradition, a skinwalker is a type of harmful witch who has the ability.
Hey, did you hear? Listen to what this guy said.
Hold a notorious place in folklore, particularly among the Navajo people.
Skinwalker, what? I videoed it.
Listen.
What the?
One of the men says it could be a skinwalker.
That was a skinwalker.
Okay. That guy who said it's a skinwalker is a perfect example of what happened in Roswell. Right? Some guy went out, farmer dude, said, man, I don't know, never seen nothing like this before. It looks like probably a spaceship. Runs back over, I think I got a spaceship. A spaceship. He said he got a spaceship. A spaceship. Spaceship. UFO. Saucer. Flying disc. That's how it happened. Then it just became the game of telephone. Were there bodies? There were no bodies. There were 3 bodies. They had 3 fingers, 4 fingers, had 1 finger. It was like this. Oh! 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 Oh. You ready? Let's do another one. That was a good one. That was a good one. try.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches, gente
Buenas
bonita,
noches,
todos mis
señor.
seguidores.
A series of chilling TikTok videos shared by a security guard during his overnight shifts at a Bodega Herrera store in Mexico has captivated millions. The guard, who live streams his overnight work hours to his TikTok account, Gira Miraz Rivera, has recently encountered inexplicable phenomena triggering a buzz online. Over the last few months, the guard has noticed some strange activity around the store, particularly at night when all patrons and other employees have long gone home. In one video, a seemingly sentient shopping cart moves on its own, visibly unnerving the lone guard.
Y pues más que nada,
Worst camera guy in the world.
Más que nada agradecer a todos los seguidores.
¿Todos los seguidores?
El carro.
Ricardo.
Oh.
But it was a subsequent
Oh my
recording
God.
that sent shivers down the spines of over 19 million viewers.
19 million!
The guard narrates his unsettling experience at 3:20 a.m. when the store should have been empty.
This video sucks.
9518. While the
Try
family
this
is
one.
sound asleep, something eerie happens.
It pulled the baby!
Looks like the young child is pulled by an unseen presence. Unfortunately, there's very little other information relating to this clip. Some viewers think the young child was pulled by a spirit, while others think it was simply an unusual movement in their sleep. As always, I'd love to hear your opinions on this one in the comments down below.
All right. I tried. Okay. So you know what I find? All right. Never. It doesn't matter what I think. I just realized that. I just realized it. I've gotten some messages already asking if I'm okay. I'm all right. I still have ringing in both ears, but the left one, it hurts, man. It still does. It's They say when you stand up, sit down, lay down, stand up, you change your body's pressure, right? So if you stand up, your blood will rise, and sometimes you feel lightheaded, right? Where was I going with that? I can't help it. I don't know what's wrong with me. But it was weird. It sounded like feedback, but with a tinge of I can't even think of the name. Like, what would I call it? An electrical noise or something. It was just bizarre. It was only a second. Like, it happened, and then I was listening, and then all of a sudden it went, and whoa, fuck. It was already loud, and then it went loud. It's like when I could feel it in this area, I can still feel like the pressure from that. Bizarre. Do you guys remember what happened to me 4 years ago when I had the spiritual attack from the Ouija board use? Because I did 125 Ouija board sessions and never said goodbye once. And I didn't think it was a spiritual attack, but other people, I don't want to tell you the story now because it takes me a minute and I'm already talked out. But man, when that doctor came, because I had to go to the doctor because I was throwing up. That's when I think all this started 5 years ago. I do. That's right. I remember now. That's when this shit all started. That's interesting. Yeah, I can't tell you it's not. It is. So, anyway, back to work. A friendly reminder. Did you guys know yesterday's skiff was another huge blow to the gatekeepers and a huge step forward to end UFO secrecy? Did you know that? And if it were not for Luis Elizondo and Chrissy Mellon heroically stepping forward in 2017, we would not be anywhere close to where we are today. Are you out of your stinking mind? King Milk, that's the original King Milk fuck. I'm sorry, Milk Fart. That's him. Praising Lou and Chris for doing. This is what we wouldn't be in this position. We wouldn't be any close to where we are today if it wasn't for them two. And that scares me because they just took us further away from the truth. The more we dig, the further back they're putting it. You can't win this. Nobody's going to win. Nobody. And let me tell you this. If you think you have an alien photo or video, if you think you can get that on the internet to where millions of people will see it, you'll never get it out. You'll never get it uploaded to YouTube. Never happened. Nope. You want to know why? I hate to say it, but what if there isn't any? There aren't any. I think they know when we have cameras too. I think they know. I don't know. I hate dead air though. I was just enjoying it for a minute. Not funny. Yeah, very interesting though. We would not be anywhere close to where we are today. Where are we, really? Do you guys think just because we had the hearings, congressional hearings, do you think that's a step towards disclosure, really? From a hearsay whistleblower who now is saying specific things, which doesn't make sense. We're going to find out he's going to have the same script as Elizondo. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm a counterintelligence guy, and they just wanted me to incorporate my skills into the UFO community, and that's what I did. The satellites are realigning. Good. Here we go. Ready, set, at gush. I said at gush.
Field where
hey,
the wheels keep moving. Looks
what happened?
Like they're busy, and nothing goes.
That's weird.
To fruition. I can't talk all of a sudden. See, they're hitting me with the love beam. They're trying to take my thoughts and hurt them. So we need to realign the dishes.
Satellites.
Here we go. We're realigning.
Okay.
The Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been. I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into
UFO community. Boo-hoo, I hate you. All right. I said I'd get back to this. Check this out. Listen to this. This is very important.
Government, gave
Go
out
right around here.
Trying to get two bank rafts.
Where is it? Come on. It's Uncle Fester.
He says that
own
recovery team where they were. This is kind of like two repo people trying to get two banks vying for the same car, trying to repossess it. That they were actually tracking extraterrestrial craft along with aspects of the government, whether that be NORAD or JSOC, because
this guy should never get Botox. Imagine how high his eyebrows would be. They'd be up here.
Lockheed had developed advanced radar systems. They had their own aircraft and helicopters, and they developed this recovery team. And they also developed their own recovery team. So this team, listen to me very closely, folks, so that this team could pounce on their Lockheed craft that they reproduced that might have crashed, so the government didn't get it. Does that make sense? So we've created this really advanced extraterrestrial-esque craft. We've lied to the government about it because we're going to hide this and just use it for our own good, for whatever that is. And if this crashes, we need to recover it before the government recovers it. So the story is crazy. I'm like, this is absolutely unbelievable.
Okay. First of all, that is very believable, what he just said. Very believable. We actually spoke about this last year a couple of times, and that's what the government's worried about. They're worried that these black budget UFOs that the government doesn't know about, that are being made thinking they're working for the government, are actually creating their own hardware, software, both, and they don't want the government to have it. So they need to have a recovery team as well. Because if it does crash, you don't want it to crash where the government's going to get it and go, huh? This is biotech. This is our company. I've never seen this before. And the next thing you know, old Jed ain't no millionaire no more. See, I don't understand these people. They don't care about the greater good. It's all about the dollar. It is. Or they would all merge together and they wouldn't have competing black budget programs. Everybody just work together. You can't, Rich. Why? Because too many people know too many secrets, make it out into the open. Compartmentalize and lies. That's how we go every day. Compartmentalize and lies. You work here, you know that. You signed an NDA for your UFO, CIA. Oh, you. Wait, what? Jackie became it says YouTube member on StreamYard, but it actually says Jackie has became a member to Truthology for Ufology. I can't thank you enough. Again, supporting Goof On. Thank you very much, Jackie O. Jackie O, what a beautiful morning. Oh, God, I just embarrassed myself. Let's finish with this. I want to talk one more point.
I know he's legit because I know by the vernacular in his email, the coding, the abbreviations. I know an insider email in 12 seconds now, doing this for 5 years. He says that it gets even crazier. He says that in 2004, a Lockheed ARV, a alien reproduction vehicle, was flying in South Nevada. I will not give the small town, and it crashed. But this craft was being tracked by JSOC because JSOC thought it was actually an interplanetary or interdimensional extraterrestrial craft. I hope you're following me.
Right,
So
right.
it
They thought
crashes
this was an off-world vehicle. JSOC did.
Because JSOC and most of the government,
they're screwing up themselves. Oh, I love this. It has nothing to do with anything but just egos, man. I don't even need to play the rest of that. Even though I find it interesting, I think I played too much. But it was interesting to me that they're having their own black budget program wars. There's going to be a TV show, Black Budget Program Wars. They kept me in a room. I couldn't talk to nobody. And all I ate was top ramen and eggs. Everybody thought I was pooping myself because it smelled like eggs every day, but I was getting protein. I can't eat meat because it doesn't go well with my stomach. Then the next guy. He's right. You can't eat in here. You got to do everything they say. I feel like it's like a prison in this place. It is. They don't feed you anything but eggs. Eggs, right? Right. I want to work for a black budget program. Ay, Vayatsky. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, let me pull this up. This is going to be the next thumbnail when I'm in a mood. I don't know why I liked it, though. See? He's so cute. What a gentle alien, right? Look, he's about to flick a booger. I mean, what the? Wait a second. Isn't that the sign for... You got to punch him in the elbow. Don't know much, but I know I love you. Never seen before UFO footage. Oh. You've never seen this before until a week ago. Check this out. Footage. UFO. Go. Oh, we just saw this one, right? That's the perpendicular upright one. See, and it also... What the? Okay, whoa, what happened? I didn't do that. It looks like it's emitting something, right? Like it was shooting out some spray or something on the right side of it. Oh, what? See that? You think that's just the flare up from the oversaturated whiteness? Usually it turns black. Well, that's just racist. No, it's not. Stop that. Trying to gaslight me and shit. Sounds like it. Look at these. Sounds like it. Shut it. Whoa! Wow. Wait, keep going. Look, it's Jeremy Corbell's the balloon he just put out. That's it when it's working, right? This is the working version of the one that we saw on video, right? The one we saw on video wasn't working. It was just floating in the wind, but this one works. Telling you. It looks like that ball from Fury. Yeah. No. Oh no, that was Fury. Isn't that the kid who flies the spaceship? Yeah. No. Yeah. The next one is the fakest one you'll ever see in your life. Ever. This is the biggest fake ever made. Ever. First of all, how do you not get focused on an object that size? Look, it's never focused. You know why? Because it ain't real. I mean, whoa. I don't want to play anymore. I don't like them. I don't like it. So today's Monday, right? I thought on Martin Luther King Day that everybody was off work. There was more traffic today than any day. It was weird. Yeah. Oh, wait a sec. The Matrix is an illusion sustained by our hypnotic perception. We've been living under a spell casted by words whose real meaning we ignore. Oh my God. I'm not going to play that. That was awful. Oh, that was awful. It's all over me. That's all right. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh. Let's watch a few minutes of this. Third Phase of Moon just posted this 3 days ago. But I think this is with Apollo. Hold on. Jackie O, new member. Thank you. If you guys want to help support GoofOn, all the links are in the show description. Yeah, I said it last hour. I'm saying it again. We rely on you to survive these days. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. In 3, 5, 4, 3.
Today, we embark on a journey beyond the earthly realm, to a point where celestial bodies and ancient...
Who wants to do... You want to do Hecklefish? I'll have to do the voice.
If you can do the voice, you can do Hecklefish.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ugh, no.
Does he want to?
I got it down, don't I, Chickie? All right, ready? Come on, watch this. Stop playing around.
Ancient legends collide.
It is Apollo.
Our destination, the Osirion, or Temple of Abydos in Egypt, dedicated to the Egyptian deity Osiris, a location steeped in mystery and whispers of the ancient cosmos. We are about to blast off on a quest for cosmic truths hidden within the sands of time. Osiris, god of the underworld and beyond. In the pantheon of Egyptian deities, Osiris stands as a towering figure. Revered as the god of the afterlife, resurrection, and the Nile flood, he embodies the cycle of life and death, his influence reaching far beyond the earthly realm. His myth paints a picture of a benevolent ruler murdered by his jealous brother and brought back to life through the unwavering love of his wife Isis. Interestingly, Osiris was the only god in the Egyptian pantheon who actually came to Earth to rule. His purpose was to be a bringer of civilization. The mythologies claim he came to pre-dynastic Egypt to abolish cannibalism and to teach the arts of agriculture. He built the first temples and laid down fair laws for his people. He was given another name at this point, Onofris, meaning the Good One. This was a part of his role as the fourth divine pharaoh. This puts his story on par with the ancient Anunnaki stories of Sumerian legend. He was often depicted with green skin, and although this certainly seems to make him ET in nature, most scholars claim it is because of his connection to rebirth and fertility. The story of Osiris. Osiris, the eldest son of the earth god Geb and the sky goddess Nut, ruled Egypt with wisdom and justice. He brought agriculture, law, and prosperity to his people, but his envious brother Seth lusted for power. In a treacherous act, Seth tricked Osiris into a coffin, sealed it shut, and threw it into the Nile. Isis, Osiris's devoted wife and sister, refused to let her husband's spirit fade. Through magic and unwavering love, she brought Osiris back to life, not for the earthly realm, but as the ruler of the underworld, the god of the afterlife.
Me?
Osiris and Sirius, the dog star connection. Now turn your gaze to the heavens. There, twinkling in the celestial brilliance, lies Sirius, the dog star.
Are you serious?
For the ancient Egyptians, Sirius.
Are you serious? Okay, just want to verify.
A is often represented by Osiris's consort Isis.
Oh, is this on?
The star's cyclical reappearance coincided with the Nile flood, vital for their agricultural civilization. This celestial dance was seen as the symbol of rebirth and rejuvenation, mirroring the resurrection of Osiris himself.
I'll put the link to that in the show description right after the show. Or you can go over to Third Phase of Moon and go there. Or Apollo's, what is it? Apollo's, just type in Apollo and you'll get her APOLLA. The whole video. I think this thing's what, 30 minutes? 21 minutes. I played about 3.5. Very crisp. They must have put that in super 4K or something. It looked good. All right. Yeah, wow. All right, let me just play this. I wanted to play it. I like ghost videos. I know a lot of you don't believe as much as I do. But some of these things I don't think are faked. And I'm interested to see what you guys think too, but everybody's going to say fake. Hold on. Oh my God. Can you hear that shit? Oh my God. Something's going on with my esophagus area. I'm telling you, it just scared the shit out of myself. All right, here we go. I think this is it. Yeah, it is. All right, good. Out. Too bad we can't stay, baby.
In an Instagram reel posted on October 30th, 2023 by user Butor Decor de Kahani, a seemingly innocent video takes a sinister turn.
Yes,
the footage
Thor,
begins with a young girl happily playing with some toys.
Just one video.
But something strange begins to happen.
In my neighborhood, who you gonna call? I like ghost videos, man. You know why? Because it makes me, now, come on.
Toy doll appears to move.
I mean, yeah, that could be faked. But, you know, I've looked at it. I don't see any manipulation.
The girl, clearly unnerved, flees the room in terror, crying for her mother. What sets this video apart is the child's genuine and convincing fear, making viewers question its authenticity. Is it a glimpse at a genuinely possessed doll, or yet another well-crafted hoax?
And I tell you this, everybody. I used to not believe that anything would move. I thought it was all fake. I did, until something moved in front of me. That's what it took. You have to experience it to believe it. That's the field we're all in. Right? I don't want you to believe me because I say it happened. I want you to experience it so you know it happened. It's frustrating for both of us, all of us, because nobody really has the same experience twice. Unless you're at a specific place, you know, each place is different. The same, but different. Could have the same feeling, but different type of entity. See, this is what I like. Because now we're back thinking spiritual or alien or both or all of us. Nobody knows. I could tell you, I feel personally, after all the stuff we read throughout the years, I think humans are alongside the Greys. That's what we've heard for decades, right? If there are, I don't even think they're aliens. We're calling them aliens. They probably lived here before us. And it's possible they may have created us. I know. This is something we learn when we pass on. We're not allowed to learn all this stuff while we're here because it'll do something. That's why they don't want you to know. It does something to you. It changes you forever. And then you're not getting the right information out back home. You're supposed to follow the rules, live by the law, and treat others how you want to be treated. That's it. Pay your taxes. Live your life as a human. Anything you do that's off that script, that's on you. Now, I say that, and I'm like, that's impossible. Because didn't Tucker Carlson and others say that, hey, we don't make those decisions, we think we do, but the aliens or whoever does is doing that for us. We don't have free will, just the illusion of free will. And I don't like that at all. That's a loophole. That's an easy way to explain a lot of things off that you can't explain. I don't like it. It's not specific enough, and it blankets too much. Very tricky world we're trying to figure stuff out in. Don't you agree? Very tricky. Everything could be alien. And they could be demons. I don't know why. I guess they really are assholes, if you really think about it. This ear just went, it popped. Now I can hear. Wow. You know when they pop sometime, it feels like liquid's pouring out of it? It felt like hot liquid was coming out of my ear. It was. There was nothing in it. And then there's just so much we don't know. So I understand the frustration, why you don't want me to watch these ghost videos. I understand, but what I try to do is pick the ones that I think we're not being duped on. See, it's so easy to say it's fake because you can't prove it is or isn't. Unless there's a mistake in their editing or something shows up. If I don't see a string and I don't see any way that baby's arm could have moved without me knowing about it, I think it's real. Because I had shit move in front of me, so I know what happens. I know it's real. And I've seen a Ouija board move 12 times probably at this point. Not mine, somebody else's. Yeah, I thought that was weird. Hey, you're gifting memberships, Tom C. Well, it doesn't show me here, so let me go to the channel and see who you're doing that for. All right, wow. It's coming up. I have to wait for it. Oh, it doesn't say who. That's weird. Tom gifted 1 Goof On membership. 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them back to back. Dude, thank you very much. And I hope whoever you gave it to. Oh, Time Surfing Alien got 1. And F.A.P. got 1. Okay, there. I just have to read. I have a hard time reading. I could talk, though. Thank you so much. Hey, FAP, you came right at the right time. Because the next video I'm almost done making, it'll make you cry. It won't. Joking with you. Thank you very much. Wow. Tom C. throwing down memberships. Man, thank you, sir. I hope you guys use them wisely. Don't go spending it all in 1 month, okay? Let it linger. Huh? Oh, yeah, they end after a month. They expire. Okay. Hey, All Things Good gifted a membership to WAF 007. Well, ain't this the greatest night? Thank you very much. Growing the family, All Things Good, gifting memberships out. Yeah, that's really nice. Really. That's so cool. I wish I could do it. YouTube doesn't allow me to gift them to you. Because they would, I pay the money, but they don't allow it. Oh, wait. You know what I mean? Like, from a creator's point of view, I would like it if they gave us 3 a month that we could just give out for free. Right? It doesn't have to be at 30, because then we'd have million people having free memberships. I understand it both ways, but I wish I could gift them myself that way as a creator. Just throwing it down for free. Well, you know what? That about wraps it up tonight. I can't believe it's 2 hours, almost exactly. Thank you very much. I'm about to go watch football. Yeah, it starts in 31 minutes, and it'll be fun. So thanks for hanging out at this early time. We'll be back tomorrow at 7, back to regular. So here it is. Whenever there's football on, we'll go on at this time. When there's no this is just for 2 weeks, because Saturday and Sunday next week, I won't be doing Sunday. I only did I do Sunday? No, I was sick. I didn't do Sunday. Jesus, where am I? What day is it? I gotta go. But thank you, everybody. Moderators, super chatters, yay! And newcomers and veterans, yeah, good. Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your night. When members, keep your eyes open for a video later on. I'm just saying. Alien bless.
just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Warning. Control life. Warning. Warning. Failure. Control life. Warning.
Unidentified flying object.